and an alarming warning for parents on an energy product flooding the market. Health experts and educators raising concerns about caffeine pouches. Have you heard about this? Well, if you're not familiar, the products are comparable to energy drinks or multiple cups of coffee. They contain between 25 to 200 milligrams of caffeine per pouch. There are no federal age restrictions, but they're recommended for ages 18 plus, and they are consumed by placing the pouch between the cheek and the gum. The concern tonight that social media influencers may be pushing this product to teens who are under the recommended age of 18 years old. They're even being sold on TikTok Shop with creators specifically targeting this group. Take a listen.
I'm 13 and not old enough to use these, so that's the best thing about these little lip pouches. You can guide them and use them at any age.
You can get Upper Deckies from the TikTok Shop at any age.
Okay, well, that's a little disconcerting there. With that, I want to bring in Dr. Ayala Wegman. She's a pediatrician at Hassan Field Children's Hospital at NYU Langone here in New York City. Doctor, always a pleasure to have you on Top Story. Good to see you again. I want to put up a stat related to this, that concerned us. America's Poison Control Centers reported a 24% increase in medical calls related to energy drink consumption among people younger than 20 from 2022 to 2023 with products like these caffeine pouches. What are the biggest medical concerns for young people?
Young people are particularly naive to the effects of caffeine. So a young body and a young mind that is exposed to caffeine is more likely to have adverse side effects. And that could be anywhere from a tremulousness, an increase in heart rate, anxiety, and, there are other certain, medications that can contradict caffeine use.
I also want to talk about the marketing of these products. One of the leading companies in this space, it's called WIP. WIP. It's run by the same person who was the marketing executive at Juul, a company widely blamed for creating the teen vaping epidemic. The company telling NBC News in a statement that they are not marketing to people under 18, saying, quote, our efforts include engaging on platforms where adults are more active, particularly those aged 20 to 39, including Instagram and TikTok, and we do so responsibly using content created by and featuring audiences aged 18 and over. Are you at all concerned about how the products are being marketed?
Absolutely. They're marketed with fruit flavors. They have really engaging, colorful displays. It looks like a lightning bolt is on the product. And so it's absolutely marketed towards younger people.
You deal with young people. I have a couple of kids, but I'm trying to understand why kids would like this. I mean, you can drink a cup of coffee. Starbucks has all these great coffees of all types of flavors. What's the deal with these pouches? Why are they so, interesting to them?
So these pouches are really discreet. So when people use them, you don't necessarily know that they're actually in their mouths. And it delivers the caffeine much more quickly to the system. It bypasses the gut. So what it does is it goes in through the oral mucosa into the bloodstream. It's basically like one step away from mainlining the caffeine directly.
Okay, and then you get the instant buzz. And that's what they feel.
Which is so problematic because, you could imagine that younger patients that are taking this are going to probably be consuming more than the recommended amount, and that it's going to hit their bloodstream much more quickly than it would if it went through the gut.
And are you seeing these sort of cases? Because, I know growing up, there was obviously always Coca-Cola that had caffeine, and there was Jolt Cola, which was like the crazy cola, if you will, at the time. But, are we talking about a different level of caffeine with these pouches, with kids consuming the powders too? Oh, it's much higher.
It's much higher. One pouch can contain as much as 100 to 200 milligrams of caffeine, and people can put multiple pouches in their mouth at the same time, which is very much contraindicated.
Wow, not going to be able to sleep either. Okay, Dr. Wegman, we thank you so much for being here on Top Story. As usual, it's very, very, very insightful. We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.